the support and blessings, we now begin chapter 9th of the Bhagavad Gita. The title is Raj Vidyā Raj Guhya Yog. Raj Vidyā, royal wisdom. Vidya, wisdom. Knowledge should be translated Gyan, right? Vidya should be translated knowledge rather, but Vidya should be translated wisdom because Vidya connects with video in English. Vidya, vision actually. Vidya should be some kind of a spiritual vision or simply wisdom. So Raj Vidya, Raj Guhya, royal secret. Raj is royal. Raj Vidya, Raj Guhya, royal wisdom, royal secret yoga in this chapter 9. So let's begin. Shri Bhagavan Uvach. Idam tu te guhyatamam pravakshami anasuyave gnanam vijnana sahitam yajna jnatva mokshase ashubhat. Idam tu, this, then, te, guhyatamam, this most secret. Pravakshami, I will explain. Anasuyave, one who does not disbelieve. One who does not, who do not disbelieve. Pravakshami anusuyave. Anusuya actually, asuya means jealousy actually, envy. But here the meaning is taken as disbelief. Anusuya is a famous Rishi Patni also in Vedic texts. The same word here, anusuyave. One who does not envy actually, literally, but here the meaning is taken as one who has faith in these teachings. To them I will explain, that's the meaning here. Jnanam Vijnana Sahitam. It has all the knowledge, all the wisdom, the spiritual path to liberation, Vijnanam, realization, enlightenment, liberation, nirvana, all those words are given in the meaning of Vidyan. So Vidyan is not science in these Vedic texts in the Bhagavad Gita. Vidyan is the ultimate realization. Dhyan that takes you to realization. Vidyan is that ultimate realization of or enlightenment. Yad jnatva mokshase ashubhat. Yad jnatva, having known that, yad, that, jnatva, having known, mokshase ashubhat. You will attain liberation immediately, instantly. Having learnt which you shall be realized from evil, ashubhat, from evil, So from evil, shubh is auspicious, ashubh is evil. So from evil, that is from negative forces, negative energy, ashubhat, you will get liberation from all that. Mokshase, coming from much, root in Sanskrit, much means to free. Moksh is to get liberation. Mokshase, you will attain, future tense. Second singular. So Arjuna, he's talking to Arjuna, so second person. Pratham Purush, Madhyam Purush, Uttam Purush. So this is Madhyam Purush, second person, talking to Arjuna. Second slok of 9th chapter, Raj Vidya, Raj Guhya. That's the meaning, that's the beginning of the second verse. Also, Raj Vidya, Raj Guhyam, Pavitram, Idam Uttamam, Pratyaksha Avagamam Dharmyam, Susukham Kartum Avyayam. Lot of nice adjectives for this secret knowledge, secret royal knowledge, royal wisdom, Raj Vidya, royal wisdom, Raj Guhyam, royal secret, Pavitram, most purifying, most pure, idam, this, neutral gender, is not masculine or feminine, idam is neutral. Uttamam, the best. Uttamam, Sarvottamam, all have the similar meaning, the best, the greatest, the supreme, most supreme. Pratyaksha, direct, right here, in front of you. Avagamam, intelligible, understanding, avagamam. Gam is to go, but avagamam is to understand, as if the knowledge is being attained. Pratyaksha avagamam dharmyam, that which should be your duty, that which should be practiced. Dharm is duty and virtue and so on. Dharmyam, practicable duty, doable, like kind of kartavyam. Kartavyam, dharmyam are similar sentences, similar structure, similar grammatically similar. Dharmyam, kartavyam, gantavyam, to go somewhere, goable. Dharmyam, dharmable. Take it literally. So sukham, the most pleasant, easy to practice, easily practicable, susukham. Kartum, doable and practicable. One second. Kartum, to do, to practice. Avyayam, imperishable. Vyaya is to perish. Avyaya, that which never perishes. So, this is the royal knowledge. This is the royal secret, Raj Vidya, Raj Guhyam. A supreme purifier, Pavitram. Plainly intelligible, a pratyaksha. Righteous, dharmyam. Dharma is righteousness also. So sukham, easy to practice and imperishable. So many nice adjectives for this supreme wisdom. Now what is that supreme wisdom? Third verse, 9th chapter. अश्रद्धानाः पुरुषाः धर्मस्य अस्य परन्तप अप्राप्य माम निवर्तन्ते मृत्यु संसार वर्तमनि. Those who are ashraddhanaha, those who have no faith, purusha, people, persons, dharmasya asya parantapa, in this knowledge, of this knowledge, parantapa, Arjuna, again, Arjuna, epithet for Arjuna, adjective for Arjuna, alankar for Arjuna, is upma for Arjuna, parantapa, extremely dedicated person who is dedicated for his goal, parantapa. So he's doing all kinds of austerities and hard work to attain his goal is parantapa. Aprapya, having not attained, prapt, to obtain aprapya, not attainable. Mam nivartante, though if they don't attain me, me, nivartante, they return. They are born again. Nivartante, they come back. Mrityu sansara vartmani, mrityu sansar, a cycle of rebirth. Mrityu, death, and rebirth, cycle of rebirth. Sansar is not world here. Sansar simply means the idea of rebirth. This transmigration, rebirth, punarjan is all the meaning of sansar in Sanskrit text. Mrityu sansar vartmani, in the path. Vartmani is in the path. So in the path of death and transmigration, they keep coming back because they lack shraddha, faith in me. 4th, chapter 9. Maya tatam idam sarvam jagat avyakta murtina mat sthani sarva bhutani nacha aham teshu avasthitah. Amazing differentiation. Do things reside in me or I reside in things? That's what Krishna is explaining. Yogeshwar Krishna is explaining. Maya, by me, instrumental. Maya tatam, this, idam, this, all this. Sarva, by me, all these things pervade. Jagat avyakta murtina. Jagat, this world, this universe. Avyakt, invisible. I'm not vyakt, I'm avyakt, invisible. I don't manifest. Mat sthani sarva bhutani. All beings reside in me. Nacha aham teshu avasthita. It's not that I reside in them in separate entities. Everything resides in me. So that's a nice differentiation. This whole universe is pervaded by me in my unmanifest aspect. All beings abide in me. I do not abide in them. Then some more clarification. Verse 5th. Nacha mat sthani bhutani pashchume yogam aishwaryam bhut bhin nacha bhutastha mam atma bhut bhavana. And yet, nacha mat sthani bhutani. And yet beings do not abide in me. Not in that direct fashion. You can't really figure it out by your normal eyes. So that's why it's very secret. Raj Vidyā, Raj Guhya, as he said, as the chapter title suggests. Pashchume yogam aishwaryam. This is my magnificence, aishwaryam. This is my divinity. This is my divine yoga. Pashchume, pashya. Oh, Arjuna, see, look at that. My yogam, aishwaryam, my divine yoga, my magnificent yoga. Bhut bhin is dwelling in me. Nacha bhutstha, bhut bhin, beings and sustaining. So I support beings, sustaining beings, not dwelling in beings. I'm supporting them indirectly by not manifesting myself, very indirectly. But I'm not dwelling in them individually. So it's kind of pointing towards Advaita Vedanta, that everything is in me. I'm not there separately in each being. It's not like Jainism or not even like Sankhya, where every being has a separate Purusha. Or in Jainism, every being has a separate Atman. Here, everything is residing in me. Yogeshwar Krishna is saying, in Brahman resides everything. Mamatma bhut bhavana. In myself, my Atma, mam Atma, in myself, bhut bhavana. I am the reason for the existence, manifestation of the entire universe. So, and yet beings do not abide in me. Behold my divine yoga ashwaryam. Sustaining beings and not dwelling in beings is myself, causing beings to be. Bhut bhavana. I caused the universe to exist, to manifest. Verse 6th, chapter 9. Yatha akasha sthitaha nityam vayuh sarvatra gaha mahan tatha sarvani bhutani matsthani iti upadharaya. Very interesting comparison. Yatha akasha sthita. Akasha, space, So for a space, once again, is not just antariksha, not just in the sky, but akash is the space that is universal. Even inside us, there is space. Inside this room where I'm sitting, there is space, right? So that space, Krishna is talking here. Yatha akash sthitah nityam. Akash is everywhere, nityam, all the time. Vayu sarvatra gaha maha. Wind going everywhere. Vayu, wind, sarvatra, everywhere. Atra, tatra, sarvatra, atra, here. Tatra, there. Sarvatra, everywhere. Yatra, where? Kutra, there, where? Sarvatra gaha mahan. The great wind goes everywhere. As the mighty wind going everywhere, dwells eternally in space. Wind is always in space, yet it goes everywhere. Similarly, in that case, in that way, sarvani bhutani, all beings, mat sthani iti upadharaya. That is how all beings reside in me. Upadharaya. Again, talking to Arjuna, upadharaya. Consider this, accept that, understand that, just as wind stays in space but goes everywhere. Similarly, all beings stay in me, reside in me, pervade in me, and yet they appear to be going everywhere. They exist in the universe. So as the mighty wind going everywhere, dwells eternally in space. So all beings dwell in me. Consider. All right. And the 7th verse, chapter 9. Sarva bhutani kaunteya prakritim yanti mamikam kalpa kshaye punahatani kalpa ado visrajami aham. So this whole process of creation and destruction is not exactly creation and destruction. It's simply a wave motion. It's like a wave. They manifest, they dissolve, all the beings dissolve, the universe dissolves. At the beginning of the new yuga, new era, new eon, they all come back to manifestation, and then cycle goes on forever. It's an infinite cycle. So what says literally? Sarva bhutani kaunte, all beings, O Kaunte, O Arjuna, O son of Kunti, prakritim yanti mamikam. In my material nature they go. Kalpa kshaya punahatani. So at the end, kshaya means end. Kshaya rog, TB, tuberculosis is called as kshaya rog. Kalpa kshaya, at the perishing or at the end of the kalpa, that is a big yuga, the Satyug, Dwapar Yuga and so on. So many, we have these billions of years of time is imagined in one kalpa, right? So kalpa kshaya, at the end of that kalpa, punahatani, punah, they go back to my material nature. All the beings in the universe go back to my material nature. Material nature because prakritim yanti. Kalpa adav. Adi is beginning. Adi, ant. Kalpa adav. Beginning of the kalpa. Visrajami aham. And then I once again manifest everything. Aham, I. Visrajami, I create. At the beginning of a kalpa, I send them forth. I manifest them all in the universe. So that's the explanation from Hindu philosophy of the Big Bang Theory. Big Bang Theory says that everything started with a bang. But Krishna says, I manifest them at the beginning of the kalpa. At the end of the kalpa, all beings will go back in my material nature. That goes on, that cycle goes on forever. This is not the case in Jainism, Buddhism, or modern science. But Hinduism has this idea. Jainism says world was never created, world will never end. World is a universal, eternally existing phenomenon. It was not created by anybody. It will always remain like this. And Buddhism has a different idea. But here we are in Hinduism, so that is the idea in the philosophy of Hinduism. Chapter 9, verse 8. Prakritim swam avashtabhya visrajami punaha punaha bhutagramam imam kritsnam avasham prakritehe vashat. So Krishna is explaining creation and destruction, dissolution and remanifestation of the entire universe. So prakritim swam avashtabhya. Avashtabhya, having established, resting in my material nature. Prakritim swam, my material nature, resting. Visrajami punah punah. I recreate, I remanifest punah punah, again and again. Bhutagramam, all the aggregate of these, all the beings of the universe. I recreate them, I remanifest them. Imam Krishna, entire creation I remanifest. Avasham, spontaneously. Prakritehe vashat. Because of my material nature, I manifest all these material beings, all the living beings in the universe. Resting on my own material nature, I send forth again and again this entire multitude of beings, which is powerless, spontaneous by the power of my material nature. Verse 9. Nachamam tani karmani nibatnanti dhananjaya Udasinavat asinam asaktam teshu karmashu. I remain asaktam. Even though I do create and destruct and dissolute and I remanifest all the beings in the universe, I remain detached. Asaktam teshu karmashu. In those activities, I remain asaktam, non-attached. Udasin, indifferent. Asinam, and I just remain indifferent. Nibadnati dhananjay. Oh, Arjuna, these activities do not bind me. Nacha mam tani karmani. By these activities, nothing gets bound on me because I remain indifferent, unattached. Verse 10. Maya adhyakshena prakritihi सूयते स चर अचरम चराचरम हेतुनानेन कौन्तेय जगत विपरि वर्तते. This universe, jagat, vipari vartate, it keeps evolving and keeps changing, transforming, keep moving ahead, keep changing because of all these activities. Maya adhyakshena pravritti. As if I am the adhyaksh, I am the president, I am the overseer, I am the supervisor of all these activities, all these material activities. This my nature of being an overseer. Suyate characharam. Char achar. Char means one who moves. Achar, one who does not move. That is animate beings and inanimate things. Everything is created by my activities as if I am the supervisor. Hetunan, with this purpose. So with me as overseer, with me as the supervisor, material nature produces all things animate and inanimate. From this cause, Arjuna, the universe revolves. Jagat vipari vartate. Verse 11th. Avjananti mam mudha manusham tanum ashritam param bhavam ajananto mama bhutam maheshwaram. Those who remain ignorant about me. Avjananti. Ignorant or indifferent or disrespectful. Avjananti mam mudha. Those are the fools, stupid people. Mudha. Manushim tanum ashritam. Even though they appear as humans, manushim tanum, by physical body appearance, they may appear as humans. Param bhavam ajanat. They also are unaware of this supreme sentiment behind all this creation. My higher being, bhutam maheshwaram. I am the material cause of this universe. If you remain ignorant about it, you are a fool person. That is basically what he's saying. So he's saying the deluded despise me, clad in human form, not knowing my higher being as a great Lord of being. Mam bhutam maheshwaram. Or verse 12. Moga asha moga karmano. Vain hopes, vain actions, moga jnana, vain knowledge, vichetasa, they are devoid of discrimination, they don't have that intellect. Rakshasim, asurim chaiva. So moga asha, moga karmano, moga jnana, vichetasa, rakshasim, asurim cha eva, prakritim mohinim shritaha. Those who are of these useless hopes and desires, useless actions, useless knowledge, and no discrimination, no intellect. Those are all people of Rakshasi nature, that is demonic nature, devilish nature, asurin nature. Cha eva prakritim mohinim shritaha. They abide in this demonical nature, which is deluding. It is mohini. It dilutes them. It dilutes their nature also. Verse 13. But mahatmanas tumam pratpartha daivim prakritim ashritaha bhajantya ananya manaso gnatva bhutadim avyayam. But those who are great souls, mahatmas, tumam partha, they worship me, they chant me, they focus on me, they concentrate on me, they meditate on me single-mindedly. Mahatmana tumam partha, O Arjuna. Daivim prakritim, those are of divine nature. Daivim prakritim ashrita, they take refuge in these divine nature of their divine nature. Bhajanti ananya manaso. They worship me single-mindedly. Jnatva bhutadim, because they know, having known, jnatva. Bhutadim, the beginning of all the beings. Avyayam, imperishable beginning of all the beings, they focus on that. So they are the great souls. In verse 14, Satadam kirtayantaha mam, yatantaha cha dridvataha, tamasyantyascha mam bhaktya, nitya yukta upasate. Perpetually glorifying me. Satatam kirtayantaha mam, glorifying me. And striving with firm vows. They're dridvataha. Those are the disciplined people indulging in extreme austerities, penance, honoring me, namastyasyan. So they honor me, they bow down to me with devotion, bhaktya, and nitya yukta upasana. And they are with steadfast mind, they're always worshipping me. Those are the people that unite with me. They are the people, they are of divine nature. Verse 15th. Jnana yatnena chapya anye yajanto mam upasate ekatvena prathaktvena bahuda vishvato mukham. So Yogeshwar Krishna is explaining how people attain moksha in different methods, different ways. He explained about bhakti, the path of bhakti in the previous verses. Now he's talking jnana yajna. By doing the yajna of knowledge, wisdom, by connecting to Supreme Being, to Yogeshwar Krishna or Brahman, to the path of knowledge, cha api anya, others, cha api also, others, choose the path of knowledge, yajanto mam upasate. By those kind of yajnas, they do my worship, they do upasana of me, they do worship of it, they worship me and they attain me. Ekatvena prathaktvena, as the one, and I am one, I am also multifold. Ekatvena, by one method, prathaktvena, or by choosing the multifold path. Bahuda vishvato mukham, I am with multiple infinite faces towards the universe, variously manifested, facing in all directions. Verse 16th. Aham kratuhu, aham yajnaha, swadha aham, aham aushadham, mantraha aham, aham eva ajyam, aham agnihi, aham hutam. So Krishna is explaining, Yogeshwar Krishna Brahman, how many forms can we imagine the divinity, the Brahman to be present in. So he himself is saying, Aham Kraturu, I am the ritual. Aham Yajna, I am the sacrifice. Very loosely translated in English as sacrifice, but Yajna is Yajna, not sacrifice, but that's the way word used. Many English literature use the word sacrifice for Yajna. Swadha Aham, I am the offering. In those Yajnas, I am the offering. Aham Aushadham, I am the medicinal herb. Mantra Aham, I am the chanting, sacred text. Aham eva ajyam, even the ghee that is poured into the yajnas, even that ghee is I am. Yajyam is ghee. That ghee is I am. Aham agnihi, I am the fire. Aham hutam, I am the pouring, I am the oblation, that act of offering. Oblation is also I am. Verse 17. Pita aham asya jagataha, mata dhata pitamaha, vedyam pavitram omkar, rik sam yajur evacha. So continuing the same from previous line, what all I am the father, pitaham, asya jagata, of this universe, I am the father, I am the creator, I am the father, I am the generator, mata, I am the mother, dhata, I am the sustainer, pitamaha, I am like the ancient patriarch, pitama, grandfather, patriarch, vedyam, I am the one to be known, the object of knowledge, I am the one that is to be known, vedyam, knowable, to be known, pavitram, pure, sacred, omkar, I am the omkar, that u and ma, when they combine becomes omkar. Continuing the number 3, he's saying I am the 3 Vedas also, Rik, Sam and Yajuh, I am. So Atharveda is a later addition. Originally there were only 3 Vedas, Rigved, Yajurved, Samved and Yajurved. So that's what Krishna is saying. I am those 3 Vedas. Verse 18th. Gatihi bharta prabhu sakshi, nivasah sharanam suritya, prabhavah pralayah sthanam, nidhanam bijam avyayam. Bijam avyayam. I am the imperishable seed. Nidhanam, like a storehouse. Prabhava, the origin, effect. Sharanam, the great refuge. Pralaya sthanam, I am the ultimate destination of all the dissolution and death. So universe is like a cycle. Prabhava, origination. Pralaya, destruction, dissolution. Sthanam, that place where all these things happen. Nivasa, I am the abode. Sharanam, I am the refuge. Suratya, like the good old friend with a similar heart. So literally, the friend. Gatihi, I am the ultimate destination. Bharta, I am the sustainer. Prabhu Sakshi, and the witness. So I am the goal, the supporter, the great Lord, the witness, the abode, the refuge, the friend, the origin, the dissolution, the foundation, the treasure house, and the imperishable seed. All of these I am. Verse 19. Tapamya aham varsham nikrayamyam utsrajami cha amritam cha eva mrityuh cha sad asad cha aham arjun. So I am the Sat, Asat, truth and untruth, being and non-being. Amritam cha eva mrityuh. I am the immortality, I am the death. Nikramayami utsrajami. I am the one who withholds something, nigrahan, and utsrajan. I also send forth things, the entire universe. I can hold the universe entirely into me and I can manifest it. Tapami aham varsham. I am the one who brings heat into this universe. I am the one who brings the rain. I am the rain, aham varsham, and I bring the heat. Tapami aham. I radiate heat. So I radiate heat, I withhold and send forth the rain, and I am both immortality and death, being and non-being, O Arjuna. Verse 20. Trai Vidyā mam somapaha putapapa yagyaihi ishtva swarganti prarthayante te punyam asadya surendra lokam ashnanti divyan divi deva bhogan. So, Trai Vidyā mam somapaha. So those who know the three Vedas, Trai Vidyā mam somapaha put papa. Those who know the three Vedas, the Soma drinker, Somapaha, Soma drinker, whose evils are cleansed. Yagyahi, by the rituals, by the worshipping. Worship me with sacrifices, Ishtva, Swarganti Parthi. And they desire for Swargas, the heavens. They punyam asadya. By having attained those punyas, they reach Surendra Lokam, that is the heaven, the Loka of Surendra, the Indra and the Devas, the gods. Ashnanti divyan divi deva bhogan. And there they relish, they consume all kinds of enjoyments, pleasures, deva bhogan, those divine pleasures they enjoy in the heaven by earning some punyas, some merits. Then what happens? As those punyas, as like the bank balance becomes weaker, they go back to the earth, and then the cycle continues. Te tam bhuktva swarga lokam vishalam kshine punye marti lokam vishanti evam trai dharmam anuprapanna gata gatam kama kama labhante. So te tam bhuktva. So having consumed all those pleasures of swarga lokam, vishal, the large paradise, infinite kind of large paradise heaven, having enjoyed all that, kshine punye, their punyas, it's like I said, the bank balance becomes weaker. Martilokam, so they enter Martilokam, the earth, they come back to the earth, back. Evam trai dharmam anuprapanna, so following those three dharmas of the three Vedas, gata gatam kama kama labhan. So coming back to the earth, gata gatam, that going and coming keeps happening, the rebirth, the punarjanam cycle, the sansara cycle keeps happening in like a cycle, kama kama labhante. So they keep obtaining, and what they desire for, they keep obtaining, and the cycle continues, and it will continue until moksha is attained. Verse 22nd. Ananyash chintayanto mam ye janaha paryopasate tesham nitya abhiyuktanam yoga kshemam vahamyaham. Yoga kshemam vahamyaham is a bit of a controversial part of this verse that became a tagline for Life Insurance Corporation of India, LIC. And some people criticized the way this line, which is coming from the Bhagavad Gita, in which Krishna is assuring that I take care of my devotees, those who are worshipping me, is now being used by a corporation for business purposes. Anyway, besides that controversy, let's come back to our verse. Ananyash chintayanto ma. Those who think of me steadfastly, focus, with single-minded focus. Ananyash chintayanto. They do not think of others. Ananya. Anya means other. Ananya, not other. Only Krishna, only, that is Brahman, only Yogeshwar Krishna. Ananyash chintayanto mam. Ye janaha paryupasate. Upasana, worshipping. Ye janaha people. Janaha people. Ye, those people who worship me single-mindedly. Ananya. Tesham nitya abhiyuktanam. Of those, genitive here, Shashti Vibhakti, Tesham, plural, Nitya Abhiyuktanam, those who are united with me, Nitya, every second, 24/7, they're always thinking of me. For those people, Yoga Kshemam Vahami. Vahami is such an interesting word. Vahami means Vahati. Vahan means to carry forward, to carry somewhere. So Vahati gives us Vahan, which means vehicle. Vehicle in English seems to have same, again, cognate. So vehicle and Vahan are connected etymologically because of Indo-European connection, which I show in so many of my shorts. I trace all these origins. So here is another such word, great word. So Yogakshemam Vahamyaham, Aham, I, Yogakshemam, they can obtain more, they can connect with more material as well as spiritual things. Kshemam, what they already have, I sustain their properties, their physical and spiritual well-being. I sustain and I let them connect or unite with more material and spiritual things. That's what I interpret, but it can have multiple interpretations. Yoga Kshemam is such an interesting word. But as I said, it became a bit of a controversy. All right, now, verse 23. Ye api anya devata bhakta yajante shraddhayanvitaha te api mam eva kaunteya yajantya avidhipurvakam. Vidhi means methodology, method, process, procedure. Avidhipurvak, those who are not following the rules, not following procedure in their rituals. Yajantya, those who are worshipping. Yajanti has the cognate with yajnam. Yajnam in the sense of puja. So people are worshipping, doing puja to whom? Ye anya devata bhakta. They are worshipping other gods, not Yogeshwar Krishna. Yajante shraddhayan, but they are doing with shraddha, shraddhayan vitaha. Anvaya means to combine, combination. Shraddhayan vitaha. So they are combined with their shraddha, faith. Yajante, they are worshipping. Te api mam eva kunt. Te api mam, they also come to me. Te api mam, to me, eva. Emphasizing, Kante, Arjuna. Yajanti, even though they are not following the procedure, ritual, and so on, and they're worshipping other gods, even they come to me. So this you can interpret if I had a little bit of masala, which I avoid. I think it's saying that Advait Vedant, that all gods, all goddesses, as Krishna will show in his Vishwarup Darshan eventually in the next few chapters, within next few chapters, that all gods and goddesses ultimately are all manifestations of the same ultimate divinity, that is Brahman. So that's what Krishna is giving a kind of a trailer, kind of a hint here, kind of a glimpse that even though you may worship any other gods or goddesses, arguably even in completely different religions such as Christianity, if you're worshipping that, even that is a form of my manifestation. That is what you can interpret this line as. Verse 24. Aham hi sarva yajnanam bhokta cha prabhuhu eva cha natumam abhijananti tattven ataha chavantite. Tattven, thatness or the ultimate truth. By they are unaware of the ultimate truth. Ataha, therefore, chavanti, they fall. Their downfall may happen because they ignore the ultimate truth. That aham hi sarva yajnanam. I am the ultimate bhokta, consumer of all the sacrifices, offerings in the puja, in the yajnas, in the havanas, in the homas. Whatever you offer, come to me. Aham hi, I am, he emphasizing sarva yajnanam, of all pujas and all rituals. Bhokta, bhokta and bhojan, bhog all have the same root. Consumption, relishing in a sense. Cha Prabhu, Lord, I am the ultimate Lord of all the pujas, all the rituals and all the offerings. Natumam abhijananti. But people do not realize abhijananti. Natu, negative, right? Natu, then they don't know me, that I am the ultimate destination of all the pujas, because they are not realizing or they're not being aware of the ultimate truth. The tattva means ultimate truth. Tattvena chavanti, so they downfall. 25th verse. Yanti deva vrata devan, pitran yanti pitrvrataha, bhutani yanti bhuteja, yanti madhya jino api mam. Those who worship gods, go to gods, maybe heavens. Pitran yanti pitrvrata, those who worship ancestors, go to ancestors. Bhutani yanti bhuteja, those who worship other beings. Arguably, you can interpret bhut as ghost, but I would avoid that. Bhut simply is being. So, other beings, if you worship, you may become like them, you may go to them. But if you worship me, yanti madhyajino api mam, you come to me. Yanti, you go to me rather. Ayanti would be come to me. Yanti, you go to me. Those who worship me, come shortly to me. That's how you can translate this word. Verse 26th, very popular verse. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tat aham bhaktyupayatam ashnami prayatatmanah. Ashnami, I eat. Literally I eat or I consume, I accept. Whom I accept? Prayatatmanah. Those souls that are constantly regulated, devoted, dedicated, effortful, prayatatmana. Prayatna means efforts, disciplined efforts. Prayatatmanah, souls that are doing all those efforts. Tad aham bhakti upayatam. What? Patram pushpam. So, with their bhakti, with their devotion, with their disciplined efforts, what are they doing? They're offering patram, leaves, maybe bel patram, pushpam, offering in rituals, in puja, in sacrifices, in yajnam, phalam, fruits, toyam, water. So all those offerings I eat, I consume, I accept. Yome bhaktya prayachati. With devotion, with devotion they offer, prayachati, offering, they all come to me. So he who offers to me with devotion and a pure heart, a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or water, that offering of devotion I accept from him. 7th verse. Very, very famous. Millions of Swadhyayis recite this verse across the world, worldwide, wherever Swadhyay people are. Dadaji Shastri Athavale taught them to recite this verse before eating anything. And I think many other Hindus as well are also reciting such verse. This verse, particularly verse 27th, chapter 9th. Yat karoshi, yat ashnasi, yat juhoshi, dadasi yat tapasyasi, konteya, tat kurushva madarpanam. Yat karoshi, whatever you do, whatever action you do. Yat ashnasi, whatever you eat, consume. Yat juhoshi, whatever you offer in puja, in rituals, in yajnam, havan, homas. Dadasi whatever you give to others. Yat tapasyasi, whatever you do, your austerities that you do, that you perform, exactly. Tat kurushva, again, imperative. That you do, that kurushva you do, madarpanam, you offer to me. Your actions, your food, your offerings, all your givings, donations, and all your austerities, you must offer to me. You should offer to me. That all come to me directly. Verse 28. Shubha shubh phalaihi evam mokshase karma bandhanaihi sannyas yoga yuktatma vimukto mam upashyate. Yes. So you should say, Shubha Shubha Phalaihi. Whatever actions that you do, sometimes you get positive result, positive consequences, Shubh. Sometimes you get negative, Ashubh. You will be liberated from all those consequences of all your positive and negative actions and their consequences. Moksha se karma bandhanaihi. The bondages of your actions, you will be liberated. Sannyas yoga yuktatma. And by your renunciation, by your unification with me, vimukto mam upashyati. I will give you liberation. You will get liberation from me. So you shall certainly be liberated from the bonds of action which produce good and evil fruits. Liberated with your mind disciplined by the yoga of renunciation, you shall come to me. Vimukta mam upashyati. Mam, to me, upashyate. Upashyate, you will come to me, you will attain me. Verse 29th. Samah aham sarva bhuteshu name dveshyah asti na priyah ye bhajanti tu mam bhaktya mai te teshu cha api aham. So Yogeshwar Krishna is explaining Samah aham sarva bhuteshu. I am the same in all the beings. Sarva, all. Bhuteshu, in all beings. Plural, neuter, sarva bhuteshu. Samah, same. I'm constantly present everywhere, in every being. Bhut here is not ghost, Bhut is being. Sarva bhuteshu. Name dveshya, name, to me, dveshya, to somebody to be despised of. Na me dveshyat, I do not despise anybody. Asti na priyah, nor anybody is more favorite to me. I'm distant, equal, same, indifferent or different, or basically equal for everybody. Nobody is dearer to me, nobody is to be hated by me. Ye bhajanti tu mam bhaktya. those bhajanti, do bhakti of me, tu mam bhaktya, with bhakti, with devotion, they chant my name, they do my devotion. Mai, in me, locative singular, mai, in me, mai te, they are in me, teshu, again locative, in them, cha api aham, they are in me and I am in them. Bhagavan Krishna, or ultimate Brahman, the transcendental phenomenon, universal phenomenon, transcendental phenomenon is present in every particle of the universe, and that every particle of the universe is inside that Brahman as well. Verse 30th, very popular verse, especially by Pandurang Shastri Athavale. Dadaji used to recite this in the Swadhyaya pravachans a lot. Api chet suduracharo bhajate mam ananya bhak sadhu eva sa mantavyah samyak vyavasitah hi saha, he. Who is he? He api chet suduracharo, extremely evil person, even that, api in the sense of even here, not also, api means even the most evil doer, even most evil person, demonic person, devilish person, if that person bhajate mam, does devotion of me ananya bhak, with single-minded, steadfast devotion, not thinking of anybody else, anything else, just devoted to me, that person sadhuhu, that person eva mantavya, that person should be regarded, mantavya means to consider, mat is to consider my opinion, so that person should be taken as opinionated or should be regarded as sadhu, because that person is on the right path now. Samyak, right. Vyavasitah, he is indeed rightly resolved, he has now that rightly resolved, samyak vyavasitah, so samyak lakshya, so he is determined on the right path, so that person should be considered a sadhu, even if that person might be doing most evil things. I think Valmiki example comes to my mind, right? Valmiki was a robber, but as he became devoted to Ram, became Maharshi Valmiki. So from Shudra lineage, Shudra background, now widely considered a Brahmin. That's Valmiki, story of Valmiki. Verse 31st, chapter 9. Kshipram bhavati dharmatma shashvat shantim nigacchati kaunteya pratijanihi name bhaktah pranashyati. This line has been quoted by Dadaji many times in his pravachans. He passed away in 2003, but I used to listen to his pravachan in Gujarati, Hindi, Marathi. Name bhaktah pranashyati. Those who are my devotees never perish. Kshipram bhavati dharmatma. Kshipram, quickly, fast. Kshipra is the name of a river. Kshipra is a popular name for girls in India now, but Kshipra also means a river. Kshipram here means quickly. Kshipram bhavati dharmatma. They become pure soul, dharmic soul, righteous soul quickly by the devotion, just as Valmiki example. Shashvat shantim nigacchati. Eternal peace nigacchati. They attain, they receive, they accomplish, they get eternal peace. Shashvat. Shashvat is eternal. Shashvat is also eternal. I also learned this new word here. Shashvat and Shashvat both mean eternal. Shantim, we know peace. Nigacchati, he or she, third person singular, obtain peace, eternal peace. Kante, O Arjuna, son of Kunti. Pratijanihi, second person singular. Know this, be aware of this fact. Name bhakta pranashyati. My devotee never perishes. And finally, 32nd verse, chapter 9. Mam hi parth vyapashritya ye api syu pap yonayah striyah vaishyah tatha shudrah te api yanti param gatim. Te api, even they, again here api means even they, yanti, go, ayanti would have been come, but here it is yanti. So even they go, where they go? They go to param gatim, the eternal destination, the ultimate destination rather, the supreme destination. But it is not param here, it is param. Why? Because gatim is a feminine. So because param is modifying is an adjective for feminine noun, so param became param here. So they attain ultimate destination. Who are those people? Striyah, women. Vaishyah, the merchants, the traders. Shudrah, the service folk. Even they attain ultimate destination, that is moksha, by this bhakti, by this steadfast, honest, single-minded bhakti, devotion for me. My mam hi parth vyapashritya. if they have taken refuge in me, if they come to my sharan, my refuge, mam, my, to me, he Parth, O Arjuna, vyapashritya, take refuge in me. Ye api syuh papayoneha. Even if they are born, even if they might be born, syuh is, yes, even if they should be or might be born in papayoneha, species that are by nature involved in a lot of violence, a lot of pap, a lot of evil actions. And striyas, that is women, and vaishya, that is merchants, traders, and shudras, the service folk, everybody comes to me. If they take refuge in me, they will attain moksha. Verse 33. Kim punaha brahmanaha punyaha bhaktaha rajarshayah tatha anityam asukham alokham imam prapya bhajasvamam. So even the evil people are coming to me by their devotion, Kim punaha, then what to talk of? Then again, what should I even mention? Why is there any even? It should go without mentioning rather. So this is what it means. Kim punaha. So what to speak of Brahman? The punyaha brahmanya, those who are always involved in punyas, charitable acts, good acts, positive actions. Those brahmans, those who are doing good work. Bhaktaha rajarshayah, those kshatriyas who are doing my bhakti and they're evolving to become rishi. Janak example comes to my mind. Janak was a king, but by his bhakti, by his aptitude, by his scholarly work, he's considered a rajarshi. Right? So rajarshiya. So what to speak if women and vaishyas and shudras and even evildoers are attaining moksha? What to speak of these great souls who might be brahmins and kshatriyas, but by their devotion, by their great actions, by their charitable action, punyas, they also attain moksha. Anityam asukham lokam. Even if they are now in this anityam, that is temporary, asukham, that is not where there is a lot of dukkha, right? Asukham dukkham. So a lot of negative space. Dukkha literally means negative space. Kha means space. Dukkha is negative space. Sukha is positive space. So this whole world is described as dukkham, negative space, because this is imperishable. This is perishable. This is temporary. So the cycle continues for death and rebirth and so on. But by devotion, everybody can attain moksha. Brahmanas, kshatriyas, vaishyas, shudras, women, even evildoers. Imam prapya bhajasvamam. Having obtained me, keep chanting my name, keep doing devotion, and you will attain moksha. So, how much more easily than the pure Brahmins and the devoted royal seers, that is kshatriyas, having attained this impermanent and unhappy world, devote yourself to me. So Arjuna, he's talking to Arjuna, so devote yourself to me. By all these examples, by all these allusions, Krishna is telling Arjuna, you also become devoted to me, you will also attain moksha and do your duty, fight in this war, basically, the ultimate message is, as you know. And finally, the last verse of chapter 9, 34th verse, is Man mana bhava mad bhakto, extremely popular verse once again. Man mana bhava mad bhakto, madhyaji mam namaskuru, mam eva aishyasi yukta evam, atmanam mat parayanaha. So again, he's saying, with mind fixed on me, man mana bhava mad bhakto, become my devotee, have this single-minded, steadfast devotion to me. Madhyaji, worship me, be devoted to me. Do your yajnas to me also. Mam namaskuru, bow down to me. Namaskuru, namaskar, namaskuru. Kuru means to do. Do it right now. Second person, he's talking to Arjuna. Mam, to me. Mam, eva aishyasi yukta evam. Be united to me. Be united with me. Come to me. Atmanam mat parayanaha. Yes. So be a constant follower of me and come to me. So basically, with mind fixed on me, be devoted to me, sacrificing to me, make reverence to me, thus steadfast with me as your supreme aim, you yourself shall come to me. So that completes our 9th chapter. With your support, with the blessings from Bhagavan, we are completing chapter 9. We'll continue next chapter next week. Thank you.